I recently had the unfortunate experience of reviewing a denial letter and submission for an EB-2 NIW case prepared by another attorney. The submission was poorly organized and the brief was only 3 pages long, failing to address the key issues effectively. It was disappointing to witness such a lack of detail, particularly given that these cases need a thorough understanding of the immigration petition requirements. So this video is really aimed at attorneys working on EB-2 NIW petitions, as well as clients who may place complete trust in their legal representatives. It's crucial for petitioners to possess at least a fundamental grasp of the EB-2 NIW requirements. And if you feel that your attorney is not delivering the level of professional service you deserve, you have the right to speak up. One of the quickest ways to ensure denial is to submit only documents related to your education. While your academic credentials are important, they are just one piece of the puzzle. The EB-2 NIW is not merely about having an advanced degree. It's about demonstrating your national interests and how your work benefits the United States. Focus on submitting a well-rounded package that includes your professional experience, publications, and any contributions to your field. Highlighting your real-world impact can significantly bolster your case. I always do a lot of research about the industry, and I explain to the officer why your work is important using credible sources. Another surefire way to get denied is to allow the USCIS officer to formulate your proposed endeavor for you without your input. I see this all the time, RFEs that say something completely different than what you may have intended to explain, or RFEs that says, "We don't know what you're going to do. Submit a detailed plan of your future endeavors." Your petition should clearly outline what you plan to do in the United States and how it serves the national interest. If your application lacks clarity, the officer may struggle to understand your goals, leading to misunderstandings about your intentions. So be proactive in articulating your proposed endeavor. This is your opportunity to shape the narrative. I help my clients do this. Sometimes, if required, we will invest in a business plan or a professional plan. I go through many revisions before I'm happy with the final version. Don't leave the responsibility of researching the national importance of your endeavor to the officer. It's crucial to provide robust evidence supporting how your work addresses a national need. Conduct thorough research to identify how your field contributes to national goals. Whether it's advancing technology, public health, or education, make sure to include statistics, expert testimonials, and publications that underline your contribution's significance. You have to make this a part of your record and is the #1 reason why cases are denied. It is also, I think, the hardest part of the NIW and something that I see people struggle with quite a bit. A significant oversight many petitioners make is disregarding that the burden of proof lies with them. In EB-2 NIW cases, you are responsible for providing clear, convincing evidence that supports your claim. And when submitting your application, ensure to include all necessary documentation and be prepared to explain why you meet the criteria for national interest. It's not enough to just submit papers. You must connect the dots for the reviewing officer. In my professional opinion, a well-written and detailed legal brief is crucial. Think about it. The USCIS officer is reviewing dozens, if not hundreds of cases. Your brief has to stand out. It has to be clear. It has to tell a compelling story. When it comes to the brief, don't just outline general requirements. A common mistake is to skip the issue, rule, analysis, and conclusion, which is essential for effectively presenting your case. A well-structured brief that delves into the specifics of your case can significantly enhance your chances of an approval. Avoid vague statements and focus on tailored arguments that clearly demonstrate how you meet each requirement. Lastly, do not add inconsistencies to your case. Consistency is crucial for credibility. Ensure that all statements, documents, and evidence align. Any discrepancies can raise red flags for immigration officers and lead to a denial. If your application contains conflicting information, it will undermine your credibility and weaken your case. Double-check all submitted documents for accuracy and coherence. Now let's talk about how to choose the right attorney for your EB-2 NIW petition. It's vital to ask specific questions to assess the scope of their services. You can ask things like, do they prepare a comprehensive brief? Will they assist you with recommendation letters? Do they conduct research to establish national importance? Will they help you articulate your personal statement? So instead of focusing solely on costs, Assess the quality of the legal services provided. By asking the right questions, you can make an informed decision about whether to proceed with the service offered or consider alternatives. So if you want to ensure that your EB-2 NIW petition gets denied, which I don't think you do, follow these tips. Submit only documents related to your education. Allow the officer to formulate your proposed endeavor. Leave it to the officer to research national importance. Disregard your burden of proof. Outline general requirements in the brief and add inconsistencies to your case. Remember, the EB-2 NIW process is complex, but with the right approach and thorough preparation, you can navigate it successfully. Don't underestimate the importance of your role in this process. If you're considering applying for an EB-2 NIW or have questions about your case, feel free to reach out to us at IBP Immigration Law. We're here to help you succeed. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe for more tips and insights on immigration law, and I'll see you next time.